Hey Trish, how's it going? Well, you know, same old same here. Jimmy's just as charming as ever. I know now why his mama sat in that chair in her last days and just rocked back and forth saying, I sure do wish I'd stopped at 6. I know that, Trish. He was number 7. Trish, are you listening to me? Look, I know that Real Housewives is on right now, and we usually watch it together, but I cannot. My nerves are just shot. Besides, it'll come on again. Look, Jimmy is on my last nerve today. Well, it started as soon as I got in the shower. When I came out, he pinched my gut and said, I guess we're going to have to do something about this. Well, I slapped him in the face as hard as I could. That's what I did. Told him the last time I went to the doctor, he said I had the heart of a 30-year-old. Jimmy said, well, what are you going to do about that 60-year-old butt? I just told him that he didn't come up in conversation. Oh, I know. I know. Jimmy looks good for his age. You don't think I keep him around for those disability checks, do you? You and I both know he ain't crazy. He just fried his brain in that old meth lab. I know. I know the man looks good in his Levi's. But if he asks me one more time when I'm going to get breast implants, I'm going to hide his little blue pills. No, he's always wanting to change me. He knows we can't afford breast implants unless I get another shift at the factory. He's always wanting me to be different. More tattoos, more piercings, blonde hair 1 month, red hair the next. No, I've got him figured out. He wants me to match the centerfold in his Cell Block Cuties magazine every month. Oh, I know I'm better than he says I am. Just makes me think sometimes, you know, about when I was younger. Life was so good back then. I paid off my school loans, had my mortician's license, had a good job at a funeral home, and I had a good man. Well, I thought he was a good man for a while. Look, that's the past. I don't want to dwell on it. It was another lifetime, another town. It was before I even knew you. I said I don't want to dwell on it. Just back to Jimmy, all right? Well, I get home for lunch, and he's still laid up in bed. I asked him if he'd made lunch, and he said, no, I wasn't hungry. Well, then I asked him why he hadn't got out and cut the grass, and he said, well, that's because the gas can was empty. I said, I know you knew the gas can was empty because you poured it all in the 3-wheeler that night that you went spotlighting and didn't even catch a deer. I finally asked him if he'd even had time to take Percy to get his heartworm medicine checked out, and he said, I ain't seen no skeeters. I think we still got a few more weeks. No. I just left him there. I just left. I went back to work. I left him wallowing in the bed watching whatever the hell he watches on that phone. Ugh. No, it gets worse. I get home from work. I stop by the mailbox, get a handful of bills for my trouble. No, Trish, there were 2 of them that have really set me off. He maxed out the Visa card at Boudreaux's Gentleman's Club. Why they call it a gentleman's club, I do not know. When I asked him why he took the Visa card to Boudreaux's, he said, well, I needed to save my cash so that I could make it rain. No, that's not even the worst. There was one from Victoria's Secret. I know that, Trish. I don't shop at Victoria's Secret. No, the bill was in my name, and get this. He charged 3 thongs, size small. First, I thought I'd just give him the benefit of the doubt and assumed he'd started cross-dressing. But then I figured out he couldn't fit his size 15s into one of them legs. So when I went in there and I asked him just how he was going to pay for his purchases, he said, well, what's mine is mine and what's yours is mine. And I said, you know what, Jimmy? You're right. And I got a steel-toed boot right here, but you're not going to like the way you receive it. Oh, honey, we fought. We fought hard for an hour. And then all of a sudden, he just said, I'm tired of you nagging. I'm going to go down to the bar and have myself a drink, and I'm going to give you some time to get yourself sorted out. He slammed the front door, peeled down the driveway in his truck, and well, then I heard a thud and a yelp. He hit Percy. I went running out there into the driveway, and Percy was just laying there, bleeding and broken, and I looked up at Jimmy, and he looked at me, and he said, I guess we don't have to worry about them heart pills anymore. And he laughed. Well, Trish, that got me thinking. Yeah. Thinking about my past. How I dealt with death and dying and bodies. Yeah. But you know something, Trish? There's something Jimmy don't know. This ain't my first rodeo.